Real life can be a spectacle, especially when it comes to true crime. And a new podcast breaks down this genre as a guilty pleasure. And today, Spectacle podcast host Mariah Smith, there she is, joins us live.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
So, Mariah, I wanted to ask you, what sparked America's obsession with true crime stories? Because we are obsessed.
You know, I think I look back to the case that Truman Capote covered in Cold Blood, the Clutter family in Holcomb, Kansas. They were all unfortunately murdered by two thieves, and he followed that case, followed that journey, and wrote a book about it. And that's when I think America really realized, like, oh, we can figure out what's happening outside of our city, outside of our state. And it really sort of kicked off the appetite for true crime.
Well, yeah, I want to talk about your show because each episode of Spectacle this season, explores true crime. Now, you interviewed Keith Morrison from Dateline.
Oh, I love Keith Morrison.
Yes, which is amazing. That voice, I want to know all about that. So what did he share with you from that Dateline interview? Like, can you give us the tea? Like, what did he talk about in that interview?
I love that you said, can I give you the tea? I can.
That's the first time I've ever said on TV, and I wasn't confident about it, so thank you for backing me up.
No, I love Keith Morrison. It was such a joy to have him on the show because he really explained how Dateline evolved since back in the day. They used to cover, 4 to 5 human interest stories every episode. And then there was a moment where they were like, how about we do one true crime, story throughout the whole episode? He was a little bit skeptical at first, and then he realized it was a wonderful way to hook the audience in and show them the process of uncovering a crime and what happened, and also a moment for victims, family members, loved ones to have a cathartic experience and have some closure about what happened to their loved one.
So you feature women who kill in an episode. So what makes Pamela Hupp's story the most fascinating?
Oh, goodness. That one is wild. I first was interested in it because I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and this happened in Troy, Missouri, a town not far from where I grew up. And she, Dateline first did the podcast, The Thing About Pam, then they did it on the show, again, The Thing About Pam, and now there's the series, The Thing About Pam. That's the sort of dramatized version of it. And Pam, she's allegedly, she's accused of killing her best friend, her mom, a civilian, to cover up the crime of allegedly killing her best friend. So it's all intertwined, and it took this small town by storm. And it really was this unassuming woman who people, by all accounts, said, she's nice, she's smart, a little kooky, a little brash, but she would never kill anybody. But the story is so convoluted, so fascinating, and so intense that people really can't get enough about The Thing About Pam, which is why there are so many iterations of her story.
I think we got the new Keith Morrison right here.
I'm so drawn to just your cadence and your passion. I can just tell that your podcast is going to take off just because you are invested. Now, I hear that you also take a deep dive into some celebrity trials. I want to know which ones, and what were you able to uncover?
So we have this season some bonus episodes. So we really take, we have our larger episodes and the bonus ones, which are on a subscription basis. And we talk a little bit about the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, which is obviously very complicated, very juicy. I don't want to give a lot away. But we also talk about trials that really got us into the celebrity trial, era, like O.J. Simpson, even when the Menendez brothers became celebrities because of what they did and how that really fueled the fire of people wanting to be in the thick of what was happening in a courtroom.
Wow, Mariah, keep up the great work. And did you see her handle, Mariah?
I like it. We got to get her back and have her take on the yoga instructor because I know she's all over that one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay, that's all you had to say.
Yeah.
So, Mariah,
you are coming back here. I need to hear all about that.
Congratulations. DBL Nation Season 3 of Spectacle True Crime is available on all podcast platforms. We'll be right back. Thanks so much, Mariah.
Great job.
You're amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.